I told you that the Lieutenant Governor and I were going to turn Trenton upside down. And a lot of people at the time said that they didn't know what that meant. Well, I think for those of you who watched now for the last 13 months, you got a good idea of what turning Trenton upside down looks like. I'll give you just one example. Some of you in this room, I'm sure, are serviced by the Passaic Valley Sewage Commission. You need to understand what's been going on over there. For decades, Republicans and Democrats have used that commission as a place for political patronage. And you all have been paying the freight for that through your property taxes. This is both parties have had their opportunity to be the pigs at the trough that the Passaic Valley Sewage Commission has become. They were doing things that were unconscionable. And so finally, this January, I got fed up. And I told them, 6 of those 7 commissioners, I told them, you're fired. And if you don't like it, take me to court. And what have we been able to do in the 2 weeks since they resigned? We have fired 94 people from the PVSC. Now, without being indelicate, let me ask you, I'm sure that some of you flushed your toilet this morning. Did it all go okay? So I guess those 94 people weren't key to making sure you could flush your toilet, but you know what was key about those 94 people? You know how much they made collectively? Over $10 million we've saved by firing those people. There's lots of other examples I'd give you, turning Trenton upside down. But everybody told me that's the way business is done in Trenton, and Governor, you just need to go along to get along. Well, I have to tell you something. I'm under no illusion. I know that you elected me because you're fed up. That if you sent a former prosecutor down to Trenton, that he might just have the spine to clean this place up and to really turn it upside down. The final big thing is education reform. You know, you listen to the status quo in this state, and they'll tell you that everything's fine with education. Everything's fine. I wonder if the people in this room feel that way. The problem in education reform in New Jersey now is that there are only 2 professions left where we do not reward excellence and that there are no consequences for failure. Being a weatherman, right? They get it wrong, they show up at work the next day, keep getting paid. We've all lived with that. And unfortunately, being a teacher.
We live in Newark, New Jersey. Isaac is in the 6th grade in William H. Horton School in the heart of the urban center of the city of Newark. A few years ago, Isaac was struggling in school, and we tried to figure out what the problem was. We were doing homework 3 hours, 4 hours a night. Finally, the teacher said, Mrs. Moore, I believe that Isaac may be dyslexic. And I called special education in the city of Newark, and I said, what do you have for a child that's dyslexic? And their response was, we don't have anything like that. I need your help for Isaac. I do not want to lose my son. He is my only son. And we're in the heart of the urban center of the city of Newark. And it is tough raising a child in that environment, especially with a disability. So I'm asking you to please help me.
This is the problem I'm trying to fix. The state sends in excess of $800 million of income tax money every year to the Newark school system. And it is outrageous to me. It makes my blood boil that someone from the Newark school system would tell a mother that we can't do anything for that. This is what parents in failing districts are dealing with every day. But I believe that there are many more mothers and fathers like you, Yvonne, in Newark, who are saying to themselves, give my kid a chance, and he can be everything that he wants to be. And so we're going to help to deal with your problem individually. But I want everybody to understand that I can't fix these things one at a time.
You can't effectively build unless you're ready to root out what the problems are. And unfortunately, he's got that charge. It's not easy. He's not been popular about it, but somebody's got to do it. Our state has been out of control. How do you get $85 million in one district alone for special education, and I call as a parent and ask for basic services, and they tell me they're not available? Something's wrong with that picture.